Y'all ever been lost? I'm not talking about life or death survival lost, but maybe just kind of wander off and get to trail hiking or whatever in semi-familiar area, but kind of get turned around and realize that you're a little further off path than you thought you was. Well, that's kind of happened to me in the last couple of days in a different way. Christmas, for me, for so many years was such a favorite time of year, and it still has been, but it seems like as we grow older and maybe through the different pains of life and divorce for me and losing, the kids being there in the household all the time, it's a wonderful time for children. And even as they grow up and leave the home, you kind of lose that magic, don't you? I was really trying to think about how to quantify that, and it hit me as I was gathering a few sticks for tonight's little burn pile. That right there, to me, years ago, now I'm talking about before all the violence and the video games and the movies, but I could take a little stick like this back when things were a little simpler. Let's see if I can do it one-handed here. And this would have been a nice little play rifle in the woods, picking off imaginary birds and shooting imaginary villains, and not violent, just imagination and wonderment. As I didn't realize how far off track I was sometimes, this last year has brought a lot of changes and a lot of self-discovery here on this old home place. And as I barreled through deciding to put up a Christmas tree this year, some of it was the drive of just wanting to revive it a little bit here at the house, and in the wake of it, it revived me a little bit. And I'd encourage all of you that maybe have put Christmas aside, and it's a time of painful memory sometimes for a lot of us, because it's such powerful emotion this time of year. It always revolves around family and maybe things we've lost and things we wish we could have done different. But putting up that old scraggly tree in there with Jordan and digging out a few ornaments and seeing some old Christmas cards just kind of brought it all back. And I realized it's okay to be happy and to cherish that holiday. Greatest gift of all, in my mind, and for me, God sent His Son to save us in that little manger. What a gift of hope. There we are, back to that again, aren't we? But I know all of you experience it, whether you really dive into it or not. And I'm not talking about going shopping on Black Friday or getting a bunch of extravagant gifts, because that's one thing that will probably not be overflowing on that tree this year. But there are some hearts in this home and in our family that are overflowing, and I'll take that as gift enough.